Was that it?
That was brilliant.
Was that it, man?
Literally all my favourite 80s pedals on at once there.
Yeah.
Actually, is that me? Yeah, I got all my pedals on. Too much noise.
Lots of compression.
Welcome back to Andertons TV.
Aria.
Please like and subscribe. We are dangerously close to giving more stuff away when we hit our next subscriber milestone. And we're talking about a few different guitars from Aria today. So if you want to find, if you just want to skip through some of the models and to get to a later one, then timestamps are below. You can use those.
Aria Posen.
So, you, like me, must have fond memories of sort of early visits to guitar stores and, seeing Aria as
Absolutely. Aria Pro. I remember that headstock. I remember that writing. I remember the color of the binding and all of that stuff. This is not so familiar to me, but this is absolutely spot on in my mind.
Aria 100% were part of that original Japanese kind of invasion of the electric guitar market. So obviously we all know the Fender and Gibson backstory and those kind of brands, but really the sort of, I don't actually know if Aria was late 60s or a 70s brand, but I certainly know their origins were actually in nylon string and that kind of stuff.
I remember that too,
but absolutely, you could not watch a Top of the Pops in the 80s without seeing a bass player or a guitar player using an Aria guitar.
Yeah.
And I was having a look at the beginning of this year, so beginning of 2023, and I was conscious of the fact that we'd seen some fairly big inflationary kind of price rises on the main brands, your Fenders and your Gibsons and Epiphones and all that kind of stuff, Squires and all that stuff. And I was thinking, I wonder what else there is that's perhaps sits in that sub £500, maybe offers a bit more value, all that kind of thing. And I know we do a ton with Sire and they're brilliant guitars as well. But anyway, this Aria stuff caught my eye. I was on a couple of emails and I saw some guitar styles, particularly like the Nashville style Telly, the single cuts, the single cuts, which kind of again looked familiar, especially the headstock. I thought the S-Style guitars looked cool.
Absolutely,
and I decided to sort of click through and go, well, how much are these? And I was pleasantly surprised. This is all kind of affordable stuff. So we spoke with Aria, who are bizarrely, Aria UK are about a 2-minute drive from Andertons.
Really?
They're Normandy. Yeah, mad. That's Normandy in Surrey, not France, obviously.
Invade.
And we were just like, we should There's a big range of Aria guitars, and we just decided, I picked out my favourite ones. I must admit, I had to hold myself back from ordering some of the original Japanese stuff.
It's fun you said, I have to hold myself back for doing lots of stuff all the time,
So I haven't done any of the original.
So there's expensive stuff as well?
Yeah, really expensive stuff still in Japan. Right. Again, and all reissues of the stuff that you
original.
Remember. Anyway,
that's interesting.
So, just to give you a quick overview here, the 3 single coil T-styles are called Nashville guitars.
Super light, this one.
We've got the turquoise blue one is £350. It's called a 615 MK2.
350 quid.
Yep.
Snap.
I'll go through spec in a bit. Then the darker coloured one here. This is the rosewood one. Then we've got a couple of S-type guitars. That's the Aria 714 Mark II, 329.
329.
And the 714 DG in black. Again, I'll go over the spec when we demo those.
I like the scratch plate on these.
Yeah, and then I kind of liked everything about it. They've got their own vibe. Anyway, then we've got 3 of the single cut vibe guitars.
All the single cuts.
And that's it. So again, that's what we've got today. Dive on over to the website if you want to see other Aria guitars. But let's just go through it. So what do you want to start with, Mr. Pete?
And I'll start with, I'm sitting with this.
Let's start with that one then. So that's a 714 Mark II.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a contemporary super strat style.
Binding.
I like the colour contrast of the sort of natural back with the coloured top. I think that looks very classy.
And with the dark roasted neck as well.
So let's just give you this spec here. Wilkinson tremolo. You've got the truss rod adjustment at the bottom of the neck. Super pro feature for a guitar at this kind of price point.
Cool.
Now, Mr. Pete,
Mr. Lee,
why does your jack socket look like it's been put in the wrong way?
I mean, it's, if you have it's very easy to do actually. Strap on, strap off. When you do your gigs, you normally do that anyway, don't you? So you should do, because otherwise you might step out your jack cable. Yeah. So that's,
And we actually used if you don't use a strap and that does annoy you, if you put a right angled jack in this end, it does kind of fall naturally.
Yeah. It's not a problem, man. It's fine.
We've got
it's a good little feature.
Poplar body, flame maple top, roasted maple neck, 25.5-inch scale length, roasted maple fingerboard, 22 frets.
Jumbo frets?
The pickups are Aria's own brand called OS5s and a CPH1 classic power humbucker. There's a coil tap, push-pull coil tap apparently.
Oh!
So that's all for $329.
Wow. Middle position is spanky. Nice. So this is these two together now.
In humbucker
and then I can
mode.
put it in humbucker mode. And then I can split it, surely. So you get like single coil. Mm-hmm. Full humbucker mode. Punchy. Split it. Bit of Dane. Stank face. Middle position. Nice.
Cool.
And the neck with a bit of gain. So the neck feels lovely. It's kind of a slimish, sort of modern, normal Fender kind of feel thing. It's satin, so really nice and smooth to play. Nice kind of rolled edges as well. It's just
cool.
It could be top for the money.
So we got
amazing actually.
4 or 5 different colours. I think I got the price wrong of the DG one at the beginning. These are actually all $329.
Okay.
So colours will come up on screen now. The only dearer one actually is a left-handed one. Sorry, left-handed people. But yeah, you can get. There
is one. There is a left-handed one.
There are 3 flame top colours:
Yeah.
a see-through black, a see-through red, and a see-through blue. And then there are a couple of solid colours, white and black. So there we go.
Nice.
So that's same pickups.
So that's
as
the
that,
same,
all the
same specs. Yeah.
So let's
Nice.
move on to the 615 Nashville now. So 615 MK2 specs is a poplar body, flame maple top, roasted maple neck and fretboard, 25.5-inch scale length. Wilkinson bridge, but here's where it gets interesting. So 3 pickups. They are a TN5 at the neck, an OS5, so same one as on this guitar in the middle,
okay,
and a TB5 in the bridge. But what's kind of interesting is the tone control pulls out to activate the middle pickup. So pushed in, the 3-way switch is a traditional Telecaster pickup set. And with the tone knob pulled out, I'm not sure if the middle position is just the middle pickup or if the middle position is all 3. We shall test that shortly, but that's that. Again, various colours on screen now. And as I say, the 615 GH is the same spec, just a sort of a slightly funkier finish.
Rosewood type.
Yes.
Neck's the same, feels the same. Nice. Here's some tones. Neck pickup. Sounds good, man. Middle. So that's now when it's pushed in, it's just the normal telly position, right? Mm-hmm. And the bridge. Telecastery, dare I say it. I like it. So, and then if I'm in, let's try that. I think it activates that in all positions.
Right,
So I think it'll add that.
These two.
Yeah.
Here it's all three, and here it's these two.
Absolutely.
I see.
Yeah, lots of tones, man. Let's put some gain on it and see what happens. I like it. Middle. Neck. Much more stretchy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Middle. Lots of tones for your money, man.
Truss rod adjustment again is in that super easy access position.
Feels really nice, this one.
Okay, so now we are going back to an actual reissue of a guitar from 1976, which was cool. So the first ever PE model from the Aria range. I don't know what PE stands for, but just not LP. PE.
PE?
Yeah, the classic headstock design has stayed true since 1976, which is cool. Spec differences between the 350 here and the 550 over there. So the 350 is just a basswood body with a carved top.
Okay.
And the 550 is an akume body, which is a sort of a derivative of mahogany, with a carved top and a maple veneer on the top of that.
Let's see if you can tell the difference on the back here. You know, I like the way that they've sort of countersunk the plates here.
Other than that, though,
Nice
the pickups are still the same, the heel joint is still the same, the tuners are different. Good spot, Mr. Pete. The tuners are different, but other than that, yes, both rosewood fingerboards. So it's not a bad little guitar for that kind of dough.
Real rosewood. She would if she could.
Even the heel design, the heel joint is from 1976.
Is it?
Yeah.
And they're always this thin as well.
Got their own proprietary bridge and tailpiece as well. An original Aria design. The SPT bridge and the QH tailpiece. What all this means? SPT and QH.
I mean,
who knows? There's so few words that...
PE is extension.
Yes.
I know that much.
Could be.
I've been looking up that recently.
So let's have some sound. Oh, well, actually, and then the 3 pickup one, I wonder if we might have a little blast on the 3 pickup one again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all the same basic spec as the 550. 3-way selector.
Yeah.
The middle pickup is always on. Interesting.
Well, not on this one. I was looking
on the 3-way
going.
one, yeah, the middle pickup is always on, so you are basically getting a.
And on this model here, it's invisible as well.
Come on then.
I like this, how it's sort of...
I like this little detail here.
Yeah, and that matches this little detail up here.
Yeah, yeah.
That looks a bit like just the tip of your penis.
It's very slightly thinner than a regular pole, isn't it? And it's got a belly cut.
And it's got a belly cut and
this very different carve.
Yeah, I like it, man. Ooh. I think it's good. Okay, here's some tones from the neck pickup. I like this, man.
It's a good guitar.
This is really nice. This is a really nice guitar. How much was this?
400 quid, I think.
Wow. I was just about to say that this doesn't it's not a copy of something, but of course it is a copy of something. But you know what I mean? But if they came up with this thickness and all of this stuff first,
it would have been...
That's the original kind of...
Yeah, 76...
LTD and ESP
You
and
wouldn't
all
have had a lot
stuff.
in 76. You know, Yamaha would have been doing something, would have still been
Yamaha was like
SG-2000 sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Ibanez probably had something. Artstar, I bet, that was similar. I think. I don't know exactly back then.
It's nice,
I
man.
was not even born.
Okay, middle position. There's no pedals on at all here. And bridge. It's pushing it. In a good way. Bit of compressor, bit of compression. And some protein green side.
Nice
That was
work,
a bit
Mr.
of a
Pete.
del verb.
I wouldn't have said the neck
Del verb.
feels crazy modern. It's
No, it's
quite a
quite
sort
thin,
of
isn't
a
it?
60s Les Paul carve. Might be a smidgen wider, maybe, but it's pretty comfy. Can we just very quickly hear how the 3 pickup one sounds?
Yes, we can.
And then we're
It's
done.
on your side.
Thank you.
I think I would buy that. I
Sorry.
think I would buy that.
I mean,
if
that
I had
is
to buy
so-
any of them.
It's the open coils gives it the Kiss kind of vibe,
I
doesn't
like
it?
the look at the. This got a different tone here on the. Is that
What,
is that
burst on the
same?
neck? No, you're
Yeah,
right.
It's got a burst on the neck and on the back.
Wow!
A back burst.
That was a real thing that you like 60s and 70s thing where they'd actually do the burst on the neck.
I
on
love
some
that. I love
brands.
these knobs as well, man. These old speed knobs. Wah, 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 like that. It's brilliant. This neck feels kind of a little bit more. But this is like. Way! Blah, 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 like that.
Right, before we
Yeah.
hear this guitar, it has a slightly unusual set of controls on it, which I don't think I've ever seen before, but actually once you understand
have
it,
I.
it works quite well. So 3 pickups
Yeah.
where the middle pickup is always on.
Always.
Always on.
Always.
So what you have got though down here is a single volume control to do everything, whereas on a normal Les Paul that would only do the neck pickup. A single tone control to do everything, and then a separate volume control for the middle pickup and a separate tone control for the middle pickup.
Woo!
Meaning, if you turn the middle pickup's volume all the way off, your 3-way selection will be conventional. That on its middle pickup.
Yeah.
Neck pickup on its own.
Both these two.
Yeah.
And then only that.
Yeah, and then if you turn the middle pickup on, you get the front 2, all 3, or the back 2. So kind of cool, right? So worth a little listen to. A slightly different take on a traditional 2-pickup guitar like this. But the pickups are all the same. They're all an Alnico 5 humbucking pickup. So
Wow. Okay, let's
have a
try
little
with the.
listen.
Let me start with that rolled off.
Okay, so traditional.
Traditional. I'll roll that off again as well, because that's just the tone. So this is tradish. Wow, that's fat, isn't it? It's a rock guitar, this man.
It is a rock guitar.
And then these two, that's off. I feel like I need to play Freebird or something.
I think you need massive platform shoes and black and white makeup and a tongue that comes out and touches your belly button.
Oh, your belly button. Right. It's just
Still
that.
with no drive pedal on,
Still no
right?
drive pedal. Even the compressor doesn't do much on that. Anyway, so here now I can go here. neutral position with this down. It's like a middle scoopy fatness, isn't it?
I've heard the same. When you get wiring on a 3 pickup guitar that allows you to have all 3 pickups on at the same time, it never does what you intuitively think it will. You always think somehow you're going to get more. Whereas what you actually just get is a different sound. Often you get some cancellation there as well, which gives it like a
honky
a
mid-range
less big sound.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So here we go. Here's the bridge. Just the bridge. Bringing in that. It needs gain, doesn't it?
It does want gain.
Let's see what it does. Green side of the protein. What happens if I turn the tone down from this? Wow!
That's good sound.
That's like a...
What's cost to art? That's your Mark Knopfler, money for nothing.
Money for nothing.
A bit too much gain for that.
Wow, man.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Whoa.
I
That's
think
cool.
is a suitable little trip down memory lane.
This is awesome, man.
I'm just mad for everything you've seen in this video is sells somewhere between £300 and £500, right? So it's very much at the affordable end of the
I really like
the guitar market. Yeah, I do too.
This is my favourite of the lot.
I think if I was going to do one thing to that, I'd probably just put the chrome pickup covers on it.
No,
you don't think
no,
so? You want full Ace Frehley?
No. Epic.
Hey, well that's it. Look, links will be below to these guitars plus the rest of the Aria catalogue if you want to go geek out on it.
Geek.
They're in stock, free shipping if you live in the UK, all that good stuff. Anywho, thank you so much for joining us on this boiling hot June day. We'll see you in another video soon. Au revoir.